Hey guys, Tschipp here. Today I'm reviewing another mod. It's called Creative Plus and it's made by me. The first thing that the mod adds is a Creative tab with all hidden and previously lost blocks and also blocks like command blocks and barriers that weren't in the Creative inventory. So here I have TNT. You can see it says explodes when broken, and that's exactly what it does. This is a vanilla block. This wasn't added by the mod, it just added it to a creative inventory. And you also have things like lit furnaces or dragon eggs, the fire block, straight up fire. You have end portals and normal nether portals. You have double slabs. You have the smooth double slabs. So the stone slab, the sandstone slab, and the red sandstone slab. And you also have the old stone wood slab. So as you can hear, it sounds like stone. And there's also a six-sided wood. So it's that's very handy for building trees. And there's also still water and lava source blocks. And of course command blocks and structure void and barriers and whatnot. But the mod also adds some original items. For example, the flight speed adjuster and the walk speed adjuster. It's pretty self-explanatory what it does. If you right-click it, it doubles your current speed. So as you can see in chat, my flight speed is 4 times faster than it would be normally. And you can just keep going until you reach insane speeds. And to slow yourself down again, you have to press shift and right click. If you want to do it this in midair, just hold down space as well. So shift, right click, and it cuts it by half the amount. So it can even go slower, which is kind of useful if you want to make cinematics. So if I hit F8 now, oh no, that doesn't work. But it's useful for making cinematics and other stuff. And the walk speed adjuster is basically the same, just increases or decreases your walking speed. Yeah. The next item that the mod adds is called Instant Bonemeal, and it pretty much does what it says. So here I planted some saplings, and I hit it once and it instantly grows a tree. So it works for all sapling types. And it should also work for modded plants, modded saplings. And yeah, it also works for things like seeds. So you can see it grows the wheat instantly. If a tree cannot grow in a certain position, you will get an error. Let's see if we can get one. Yeah, so as you can see here, the tree can't grow and we get a nifty error message. You also shouldn't use it on grass and on tall grass. Next up is the minecart with spawner. So it's pretty simple. You just place it down and it spawns pigs like a normal mob spawner. The spawner entity wasn't added by the mod, it was already existing in Minecraft, but there wasn't an item to spawn it. Next, the line wand. To use it, left click a block to set position 1, and then right click another block to set position 2. Then shift right click. Again, if you want to do this in mid-air, you can hold down space. And boom, it draws a line from point A to point B. You can also change the material. So let's use the dragon egg. Point A. and point B. And of course they fall because dragon eggs fall. Let's use grass. Oh, here we go. So this works for all blocks, and to see which block you have equipped, the wand also changes color. There's also the circle wand, which is pretty similar. Let's use this dirt as material. Then again, left click to set the center, and right click to set the outer rim point, and boom, we get a circle if we shift right click. You can also do this while holding shift and right click, so you can continuously draw like this. It's pretty nice. Next, the fill wand. Again, to select a material, shift left click, and then to fill an area, just right click on the ground. So, as you can see, it now filled this area of sand. It has a certain range, so it doesn't fill too many blocks, so it doesn't lag out your game. But it can also do vertical shapes, so like this sand here. So it's just very useful if you want to fill out huge spaces of land in a short amount of time. Last but not least, the noise wand. Again, shift left click to select a material, and then you just right click and it places some blocks. This can be very useful if you want to create some kind of road. You can also specify how much of the block should be spawned. For that, just hold down shift and scroll up to increase the amount, or scroll down to decrease the amount. So if I set it to 1, I get very few blocks. And if I increase it to like say 20, I get many more. Next, the in-air stone placer. Very simple. Just right click and it places a block of stone under you. This can be used together with the line wand to create some cool shapes. I can actually show you. Let's try to do a cone like this. Find the center. Place a block of stone. Shift, no, not shift. Left click. Shift right click. To make this cool looking shape. And just like that, we have built a pretty much perfect cone. Very easy, very simple. Next up on the list are the God tools. We'll start with the God Pickaxe. So if you want to use it effectively, you have to go into survival mode. And there, you can break every block instantly. Every breakable block, that is, so you can't break bedrock. So it's very efficient if you want to dig out big tunnels. But if you want to dig out even bigger tunnels, you have to use the God Breaker. Left click to break. So again, here you can change the radius by holding shift and scrolling up or down. So I set it to, let's do 8. So it digs out this giant shaft, which is pretty useful. And you can also, of course, make it smaller. Whatever you need. It's very flexible. Nice. And lastly, the God Sword. It kills all entities in one hit. So let's spawn a wither. can actually also kill players in creative mode, but I'll get to that later. Next up are the flying ring and the invincibility ring. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Even if you're in survival mode, you can fly if you have the flying ring equipped. If you drop it, you lose your flying ability. And the invincibility ring just gives you invincibility. Whoa, what has happened here? Lava has spread, wow. So it actually works like if we spawn a creeper, the creeper will ignore us even though we are in survival mode. But it knows that we have this invincibility ring. If I drop it, it will start attacking me. Yeah. And if you have this invincibility ring equipped, you cannot be killed even if the player that is attacking you is attacking you with a god sword. So you can be in survival mode, it doesn't matter. You cannot be killed, even with this sword. That's it for this showcase. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel sure to leave a like. And if you find any bugs or have any suggestions for the mod, please just leave them down in the comments.